Hi folks, my name's Casey Bland. I'm the project manager for the gondola installation as well as Red Dog for this past year. You know, there was always a desire to try to achieve skiing both in a single day. So unless you wanted to jump in your car and drive over there or use our complimentary shuttle service, it was still a challenge, especially when the weather got bad and the roads became challenging. So what this means is ease of comfort, ease of service, and the excitement of being able to use both resorts. 6,000 acres in combination of both sides. So it's a pretty unique lift in that it can be either one continuous lift that goes from Palisades to Alpine Base, or as a separate lift that can go from either Palisades Base to KT Mid, and same thing from Alpine to KT Mid. So two separate lifts, but they can be run together. Gives us greater flexibility and options if in case wind on one side is more dramatic than the other, we can still function and give people access to the either side. This was a lift that it had served its purpose and served its time. Not to say the lift line arrangement went right up some of the best skiing that we have here at Palisades. So when we decided to build the gondola, we really made the leap to do the right thing, which was to move Red Dog completely over to the east, get it out of our way, give it its own area. It's got ease of access from the parking area, which is incredible, which we didn't have previously. So coming right out of our adjacent parking lots, walking right up there, and talk about capacity. We went from barely 1,600 on a good day to now minimum 2,400. It can go up to 3,000 with the six-pack. And to those of you that are familiar with Palisades, you know about our KT East days. When we have the inclement weather, the strong winds and everything, it blows so hard we have to shut down the upper mountain, so it shifts all the folks that are skiing on our resort clear down here into the base area. Well, now having that added capacity and access and ease of comfort, it's going to make it a greater experience. And we took care of those high riding points. So if you remember those 200-foot drops as you're riding that lift, no more. We put hold down towers right in Polson Gully, so everything is at a maximum 40 feet off the ground. While we're excited about the start of this year and all the snow, it's also been a real challenge, and it's hampered our ability to build the lift in the timelines we had initially anticipated. So we've had some delays, no question. So while we were looking at somewhere around mid-December, you know, we're looking maybe a little bit later than that. But we don't know yet exactly what that date may be, and the teams are out there working hard right now. When I first got to Alpine, one of the things I noticed right off the bat is all the various elevations of the base area. So when we had the opportunity to replace Hot Wheels lift, we did so and we raised it up in elevation with the idea, and this was back in 2019, that at some point we would have the gondola and we'd have it all at the same elevation. So I raised up Hot Wheels, which now became Treeline Cirque, to have that at the right elevation. Then when we put in the gondola, it matched. So the gondola elevation is the same, the walking elevation is the lot. But it allowed us to really bring and create the greatest snow beach, in my opinion, that there is in the industry. 400 feet length from one end east to west that allows you to walk directly off the platform from the gondola all the way to the west end of the lodge and drew right to snow. So the deck itself went from 9,000 square feet to well over 20,000 square feet in space. For additional seating, we put in fire pits, there's going to be music, activation. It's just going to be a lot of fun and a lot of great times for all the folks that want to go and enjoy Alpine. We went ahead and expanded the seating and access for tables and better experience, just give a little more space up there by creating a patio outside just to the east and south of the existing deck. And so the whole facility, as you recall, is still there, but we now have a new plaza and a new food and beverage facility that goes along with it. So as much as we all love natural snow, we know that we can't always count on it. So one of the things that we've really focused hard on here at Palisades Tahoe is to improve our snowmaking capability. And to that end, we made improvements on both the Palisades side here, but also over at Alpine. Palisades side here, just off to my right, you got lower red dog, which has always been with snowmaking, but now we put automated fans on that section of terrain, as we did over on Exhibition. Over on the Alpine side, we use the same technology of the SMI fan guns to improve the quality of the snow and the experience over off of Weasel Run. So that too has been one that we really focused on ever since we put in tree-lined syrup.